Welcome. In this practice, we'll gently release tension in the hips and lower back, inviting the body into a relaxed state. We'll move slowly and mindfully, starting here in a comfortable seated position. Take a moment to arrive, grounding down into the mat and softening through the hips. Close your eyes and bring your inner awareness to the area around your lower belly. Let the breath soften and deepen into this space. The hips are connected to the sacral chakra, our center of creativity and also curiosity. When we consciously choose curiosity, the mind can shift from anxiousness to exploration. Today, I invite you to meet yourself with curiosity, to meet your body, the sensations, and any emotion or thought that arises with a sense of openness and discovery. And that might be your intention for the practice today. Let your inner gaze fall into the heart center. Anchor your intention into your heart as you bring your hands to heart center in prayer. And softly release the hands down. Stretch out the right leg in front of you, keeping the left foot to the inner thigh. Breathe in and reach your arms up, and then exhale, fold forward over the right leg. Pause and breathe here for a moment. Let the body soften into this shape. With a breath in, gently lift up, bringing the left foot over the right leg. Let your left hand land down behind you. Breathe in and reach the right arm up. And as you exhale, hug the left knee to your chest. Breathe in to find length through the spine. And exhale, moving deeper into a twist. Keep hugging the knee to your chest, finding that gentle stretch into the left hip as well. With your exhale, release. Let the left knee stack on top of the right for a half cow face. And with a breath in, reach your arms up. Keep lifting the right toes towards you as you lengthen forward and then come into a forward fold. Soften your toes and let the neck relax. With a breath in, gently lift back up. Stretch out both legs and invite any movement that feels good. Rolling your ankles, wiggling toes, shaking it out. And then prepare to move through the other side. bring the right foot to the inner thigh of the left leg. Breathe in and reach the arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Pause and breathe, letting the upper body simply hang over the left leg. With a breath in, gently lift back up. This time, right foot steps over the left. Right hand lands down behind you. Breathe in, reach the left arm up. And exhale as you twist towards the right, hugging the knee to the chest. Breathe in, find length. And exhale, deepen into this twist. Exhale and release the body back forward. Right knee on top of the left knee. Left toes lifting. Breathe in, reach the arms up. Keep length as you lean forward. Pausing for a moment with length. And with an exhalation, softening the toes and letting the head drop down. With a breath in, lift back up. Stretch out both legs and add any movement that feels good to you. And then finding your way back to Sukhasana, cross-legged. Let the right fingers land down to the side. Breathe in, reach the left arm up. And exhale, frame the right knee. Start to walk yourself forward to fold over the right side. And try to keep the left hip grounded as you're in this position. Soften and breathe. Gently walk yourself up. This time left hand lands to the side. Breathe in, reach the right arm up. And exhale, frame the left knee. Walk yourself forward into this forward fold. Grounding through the right hip. With a breath in, gently walk yourself back up. Breathe in, reach both arms up to the sky. And then exhale to a forward fold, walking the fingertips as far as you can in front of you. Softening the neck. Soften your hips. And it might feel great to take a big breath in and a soft sigh out through the mouth. Prepare to lift up with a breath in, walking the hands slightly towards you. And either rolling over the knees or finding another way up into a table position. Let the hands land under the shoulders, your knees under your hips for cat and cow. As you breathe in, let your belly drop. Draw the chest forward, lift the chin forward. With your exhale, round your spine, pressing the floor away from you, tucking the chin to chest. Follow your own breath. Breathe in, arching, and exhale, rounding. And either continue just like this, or follow the body's intuitive guidance That's circling through the spine, swaying through the hips, or moving the neck. Take a moment to release any tension in your body. With an exhalation, find back to stillness. Bring your knees as wide as your mat and let your big toes come together. Sitting back to a wide-legged child's pose, sink the hips towards the heels. And you can choose to keep the arms reaching forward or wrapping alongside the body, landing to the forehead or onto the chin. Take a moment to reconnect to your intention. With a breath in, find up to a table position. And we're going to invite hip circles here, but before we start, find a bit more stability. Let your lower belly suck in, press into your hands. And as you breathe in, lift the right foot up towards the sky, bend into the knee. Bring the knee out to the side, forward and down. Breathe in, lift the foot up and back to the side, and exhale forward and down. One more circle. And the next time you breathe in, change the direction. Breathe in, knee comes forward and up. Exhale back and down. 2 more times. And then stretch out the right leg and let the foot step to the outside of the left side of your mat. Gaze over the left shoulder. Stretch to the side body. And with an exhale, guide the right foot forward into a low lunge. Pause and breathe, sinking into this hip. With a breath in, lift up, back up your hips to stabilize. Scoop your tailbone under, squeeze the left glute and then sink forward. Either let your hands land to the right knee or to blocks. Shift to a half split. Stretch out the right leg. Pull the right toes towards you. Keep length through the spine. And then forward fold. With a breath in, lift up your head and then walk your hands over to the right side of your leg. Coming into a gentle twist here. Soften. With a breath in, find into a low lizard. So let your hands land to the inside of the right foot. Tuck your toes into the mat. Lift up the back knee. And then step back to a downward facing dog. Pause to walk it out for a moment. With an exhale, drop the knees back into the mat. Find stability. And then with the breath in, lift the left foot up, bend into the knee. Bring the knee out to the side, forward and down, circling. Change your direction. And then stretch out the left leg, foot lands to the outside of the right side of your mat. Peek over the right shoulder. And with your exhale, step forward into low lunge. Left foot in between your hands, sink into the right hip. to back up. Square through the hips, scoop your tailbone, squeeze the right glute, and then sink back forward. Hands to hips, to blocks, or to the left knee. Pause and breathe. Breathe in, stretch out the left leg half split. Shoot your sit bones to the back, lengthen the spine, and then soften into a forward fold with an exhale. Breathe in, lift up the head. Walk your hands to the outside of the left leg, folding over to the left. And with the breath in, come back to your lizard. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the knee up, and step to downward facing dog. Gaze forward, and with the breath in, step the left foot in between your hands. Coming into a baby warrior 2, so we're going to let the right foot swing behind us, keeping the right knee and the left heel in line. Right hand to hip, left hand to the inside of the left knee. Find activity through the glutes so you're active and stable. And with your exhalation, start to sink forward. Breathe in to come up. Exhale to sink forward. Stretch out the left leg. Let the right hand land down to the mat. Breathe in as you reach the left arm up over the head. And then adjust the left foot so that it's parallel to the short end of the mat. Pull yourself up to gate pose, sliding the left hand down the left leg and breathing in to extend the right hand up over the head. With your exhale, windmill the hands to come into your table. Right hand to the mat, left hand lands next to it. And invite some spinal movements. Exhale to downward facing dog. Gaze forward, step the right foot in between the hands, left foot swings behind you. Right hand to the inside of the knee, left hand to hip. And with your exhale, sink forward. Breathing in, coming up. Exhale, sink forward. Stretch out the right leg. Let the left hand land down. Breathe in, extend the right hand up over the head. Adjust the right foot parallel to the short end of the mat. And exhale to pull yourself up. This time right hand slides down the right leg and the left arm extends up. Stretch out through the left. With your exhale, windmill the hands, left hand down to the side, right hand down, table. Cat-cow or any other movement that feels good. And then find back to downward facing dog. With the breath in, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. And then exhale to a lizard. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Now we're going to find our way to Suma Chandrasana here. This means that both feet are going to spin the toes to the right. Come up onto the outer edge of the left foot and let the right toes point to the side. As you breathe in, lift the hips higher, reach the right arm up and over the head. And with your exhalation, let your hips sink down as you sweep the right hand towards the left foot. Breathing in, lift hips up, reaching overhead. and exhale, sinking. Exhale to come back to your lizard. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale back to downward facing dog. Breathing in, left leg lifts up, three-legged dog. Exhale to lizard. And this time spin your toes to the left, so the right foot ends up on the outer edge and the left toes point to the left. Active, breathe in, lift hips up, reach the left arm up overhead. And exhale, sinking the hips, letting the left arm strive towards the back. With your exhale, come back to your lizard. Breathe in, and then exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Let your knees drop into the mat and find your way back to wide-legged child's pose. Knees wider apart, toes together. Soften for a moment. Let the body and the breath slow down. Gently find your way up to a seat. Stretch out your legs and then bring them wide apart. And then bend the left leg, bringing the foot close to your groin. Let the right leg relax. Hands landing to each side of the right leg. Breathe in and lengthen the spine. Exhale and twist your body towards the right. Aim your navel in line with the right leg. Round your spine, tuck your chin to chest, and then walk yourself forward into a forward fold. Aiming the crown of your head towards the knee. Let the body soften. Noticing if you're holding tension anywhere. Relaxing your shoulders, the belly. With a breath in, slowly lift up. And then exhale for a gentle counter twist. Bringing the right hand to the left knee and the left hand behind you. Exhale to release. Stretch out the left leg. Bend the right knee. Help your left leg to relax. And then framing the left leg. Breathe in length. Exhale, twist the body towards the left. And exhale, with a rounded spine, walk yourself forward into your forward fold. Take a deep breath in and a big sigh out, helping the body to simply relax into this shape. Slowly with the breath in, start to walk yourself back up to a long spine. And with an exhale, twisting over towards the right. Left hand to right leg, right hand behind you. Exhale to release the twist. And then stretch out both legs, bring them back wide apart. If you have a pillow, you might sit on a pillow. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. And exhale, start to walk yourself forward into your forward fold. If you have blocks, you might let them support your forehead or any other support that helps you to relax into this shape as much as possible. Feel the body relax and soften a bit more with every breath out. Few more deep breaths. And with the breath in, gently start to walk yourself back up. Help your knees to come together. Hold on under the knees. And then let your knees fall in towards each other, the feet still wider apart. Either stay here in stillness or let your knees fall side to side. Coming into a resting pigeon, let the left knee land into the mat, keeping the left leg in about a 90-degree angle. Stretch out the right leg behind you and try to keep your hips parallel here. Can use support to help your body find more ease into this shape? So might be a block under the left hip. Could be that you bring the left foot closer towards the right hip. When you have your position, let your hands land down, breathe in, find length through the spine. And with an exhale, walk yourself forward. Can use your block under the forehead. Can let your forehead land down to your hands, or even staying on your hands with the spine lifted. Let the breath help you create more space, guided towards the area where you are experiencing any tension. And invite back that sense of curiosity, meeting every sensation, thought, emotion with a sense of openness and discovery. Breathe in to gently lift up and sit onto the left side, guiding the right foot forward. Walk the right foot over to the left side. So we're coming into cow face here. Let your knees stack on top of each other. And we're aiming to keep both hips onto the ground. And if that's not accessible for you today, you might place a block under the knees for support. You could also sit onto a block, or even extend the left leg, coming into a half cow face with the right knee bent on top of the left. Take a moment to find your position. Land your hands to the knee that's on top. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently press that knee away from you as you sink deeper into the hips. Either staying with a long spine or walking forward to a forward fold. At any time, you can invite a sigh to help your body soften and let go just a bit more. Slowly with the breath in, lift back up. Lean into the left and guide the right leg back behind you. Bending both legs and let them drop side to side. Prepare to come into the other side, so let the right knee drop into the mat. Send the left leg to the back to let your hips point towards the mat. Adjusting in any way that you need. Might be a block under the right hip. Might be the right foot closer to the left hip. Breathing in, finding length. And exhaling to forward fold. Our sides are usually different. And releasing any judgment about one side being better than the other. Can you meet this side with curiosity? Simply experiencing the sensations or whatever is moving through you at this moment. Few more deep breaths. With a breath in, gently lift back up. Lean into the right side and then bring the left leg forward, walking the foot to the outside of the right leg. Taking a moment here again to adjust. Either stretching out the right leg, using blocks, and whenever you have your spot, hands land to the knee that's on top. A deep breath in, a sigh out, sink into the hips, press your hands to the knee, and either staying here or soften into your forward fold. Breathe in to lift back up. Sit to the right as you send the left leg all the way to the back. Bend both knees and let them drop side to side. Prepare to lay down on your mat. Roll onto your spine and bring both knees to your chest, rocking side to side. Let your knees fall over to the left. The right arm stretches out to the side, keeping the shoulders to the mat. And let your nose point towards the right. Exhale as you roll back to center. Take a moment to rock side to side before you let the knees fall over to the right side. Left arm out to the side, your nose pointing to the left. Exhale, gently roll back to center. Rock side to side. And then come into supine Baddha Konasana. Bringing the soles of the feet together, let your knees fall out to the side. Hands resting to the hips. You can choose to stay here, or whenever you feel ready, stretch out your legs to come into Shavasana. Let your feet come wide apart and fall out to the side. Feel your hips melting into the mat and your shoulders soften. A deep breath in, a sigh out. Resting in silence for a moment. Gently guide your awareness back to the space that you are in. Deepening the breath, reconnecting to the body. And when you feel ready, you can invite gentle movement, wiggling fingers and toes, moving the head a bit side to side. It might feel great to stretch out, become really tall, or to curl up to a ball. To come off the spine, roll over to either side. And then slowly find your way back up into a seat. Take a moment here in stillness, tuning into the sensations and the experience in your body. Noticing anything that comes up for you. Any difference from the beginning of the practice till now. Bring your hands back to heart center in prayer. Reconnect to your intention. Decide if you take your intention with you throughout the rest of your day. Bow down to your heart. Namaste.